Fantastic Four, or at least one of them, might be all set for an MCU debut in WandaVision, and that's just one of the many details you might want to get ready for. BD here with your WandaVision Episode 6 breakdown. We're about to chop up all the Easter eggs and Marvel references in the latest episode of Marvel's Disney Plus show, especially the fact that it looks like Mr. Fantastic might be set for an MCU debut. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that, but spoilers follow. Let's start with the reason you're here, all this Fantastic Four hype I'm trying to sell you. Marvel's first family is getting a movie, we know that, but I think we might spend some time with a pre-superpowers version of Reed Richards, starting with next week's WandaVision. Last week, Monica Rambeau said,
"I know an aerospace engineer who'd be up for this challenge."
And this week, she confirmed that aerospace engineer is a guy. This can't be a mistake. Marvel knows we're all gonna look into this.
How did you see that? Because I was looking for it.
Anything other than a big reveal of a character we already know and love, like Rhodey or Hank Pym, would be disappointing, but the only way to really deliver after prompting us to build this hype ourselves would be to bring Reed Richards in. This role has been fan cast so many times. If John Krasinski just walked into the frame, they don't even have to call him Reed, and we'll all lose our mind in excitement because we know who he would be playing.
I knew it! I knew it!
Anyway, Monica Rambeau is totally getting superpowers. Darcy pointed out her trips to Westview have rewritten her DNA on a molecular level, aka Spectrum is coming soon to an MCU near you. Quicksilver is definitely a speedster, but it's hard to tell if he's actually the X-Men universe's Quicksilver, which is what we suspect just because Evan Peters is playing the part. He has memories that are different from Wanda's, as shown by his reference to Halloween growing up, so he's not the Aaron Taylor Johnson Pietro. But that's also weird because in the X-Men universe, Pietro's sister was much younger than him. Either way, cool to see him being the one to encourage Wanda to think everything she's doing here is okay, because it was really Quicksilver who encouraged her to change the whole universe in the House of M comic book story. Pietro does refer to Billy and Tommy as demon spawns when he tells them to unleash hell, which is just our latest nod to the devil in the details and Billy and Tommy's comic origins of being pieces of Mephisto's soul. Pietro also says it's not like your dead husband could die twice, which, well, joke's on you, buddy. He already did die twice. But you were off in the X universe where nothing dies and nothing lives because continuity didn't matter over there. But like, why would he make a joke that Vision can't die twice if he is supposed to be the Pietro brought back to life? Like, that would literally, like,
Come on!
Halloween costumes in the episode nod to the classic looks for the Scarlet Witch, for the Vision, for Quicksilver, and for Wiccan and for Speed. But what's really interesting is that paired with Agnes being a witch for Halloween, while we all suspect that she is the witch Agatha Harkness from Marvel Comics, not to mention her being Frankenstein, but that feels like it could just be more of a jab at Vision than anything else.
Maybe I am a monster.
The commercial in this episode seems to be a reference to all of the people in Westview slowly dying after trying to accept some magic or having it forced upon them, but it could also be a nod to Wanda making a deal with the devil, which is ultimately going to cost her her soul.
If I have to sell my soul to the devil himself.
Or something like that to help complete the theories of commercials representing the Infinity Stones. The soul has to be involved somehow. Go watch her other video.
Do it.
Two small little Easter eggs I want to call out before they go rotten. The street sign at the edge of Westview is a nod to President Ellis, the MCU America's president in Iron Man 3, who was named after the extremist comic writer Warren Ellis. And shout to the word making the episode where Evan Peters takes over Quicksilver for Aaron Taylor Johnson after both were in the Kick-Ass movie together. That's about as meta and great as you can get.
I guess I was the last person you'd expect to become a superhero.
One last bit, when the Vision was trying to call out for help, he was being ripped back into Westview piece by piece, but if you look closely, piece by piece in this case means hexagon by hexagon. What's with all the hexagons? What Easter eggs and references did you catch in WandaVision Episode 6? Only 3 episodes left. Do you want to see Reed Richards pop up with John Krasinski in the part, or do you want to see someone else play him? Share your thoughts in the comments section or send them my way on Instagram at BrandonDavisPD, and head over to Comicbook.com/Marvel for more updates. If you really want to talk more, subscribe to our Phase Zero podcast. New episodes every Friday, available on all major podcast platforms. I'm BD. I'll see you there.